Hello, guys.
Welcome.
Welcome to our Soul Sisters podcast.
Podcast.
Yeah, so today we're going to talk about our experience in the food community, how we got started.
Yeah, I'm very
And
excited about that because we have a
yeah,
lot of fun stories to tell you.
exactly. A lot of fun stories because, like, usually guys just ask us, like, the same questions like, how do we get started?
And now we're gonna tell you the story so you can stop asking us. No, I'm just kidding. You can always ask us questions, but I think it's nice to talk about it and tell the story how we got started. It's really fun and
Yeah, because we just don't start like out of nowhere.
yeah,
So
exactly.
every like behind every like goddesses, I think there's a story. So
Exactly.
yeah.
Everyone has their own unique story. So, what is your unique story? How did you get into this community?
I know. So basically it started like a long time ago. Like I think it
How many years
was
ago?
like almost 6 years ago.
Okay.
But mostly people think that I got into that because of a boyfriend or
Mm-hmm.
whatsoever. But actually, I just stumbled over a guy once, and he was just like telling me about feet. Which I mean, for a long time, I was like very fascinated by feet
Mm-hmm.
because they are a symbol of cleanness. You know, like they are pretty.
Yeah, if
And
someone takes care of their feet and
exactly,
hands, you know they're like taking care of the rest as well.
exactly. So, and then this guy was kind of explaining me what it is and how to get, how he likes to give foot massages. And
Okay.
yeah, it was
And who
very,
is this guy?
I mean, it was a guy that I know a long time ago.
Like a friend or
Like a friend, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, like a friend. And yeah, and he was telling me about foot models
Mm-hmm.
and Instagram, and I didn't have
Okay.
any idea,
Okay.
like nothing. I didn't know.
Same for me. I didn't know. I didn't know there was
Nothing.
this community, this universe,
I
and there's
know.
so many feet lovers out there. I did
So
not
many.
know. Yeah.
Yeah, so he was telling me that, and then I went on Instagram. I created my own
Mm-hmm.
Instagram, and I was not even goddess Annabelle back then.
Mm-hmm.
I was like Miss Pretty Feet, I
Oh
think.
really?
Yeah, Miss
Oh, I
Pretty
didn't
Feet
know that.
39. Yeah.
Ah! Miss Pretty Feet
I
39.
know,
So
I
your
know.
shoe size is 39.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, exactly. My
Uh,
shoe size 39.
that's funny.
And yeah, and then I made an Instagram, and
So this is the same Instagram you have now. You've had it for
yes,
like
yeah,
that. Okay.
yeah,
You
it's the
never been
same.
deleted?
Yeah, I have been deleted for
Oh,
like
you got
five.
it back,
I
right?
got it
Yeah.
back, yeah. So yeah, and then I made the
Mm.
Instagram, and then everything from there, and then of course I met my first slave on
Mm-hmm.
Instagram, which was another crazy story.
Yes, we saved that for next time.
Exactly.
I need to keep the stories for the episode.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
then from there I got my first slave, and after that I just kept growing.
Okay, so who is this first slave?
You will get to know that after
Okay.
that. That's another whole story. But yeah, but he's still around, still very loyal,
Mm.
still annoying.
Still annoying. Annoying slave boys.
Exactly.
No, you can be annoying, but you're good sometimes. Sometimes.
Exactly, sometimes. So, how about you? How did you get started?
Oh, many years ago. Let me count in my head. I don't even know. It's like maybe 13 years ago now, or 14.
That's a long time, girl.
Yeah, I'm counting. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think like 13 years. I was living in Holland, and my mom. It's like a long story. We have time, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, my mom, she moved to the States, so I had a lot of her stuff, and I had a small apartment, so I needed to sell a lot of stuff. I was selling like all kinds of things, like furniture, blah blah blah, but including my shoes, clothes. You know, we do that in Holland. And it's like an eBay or something, and
So you were putting shoes on eBay.
everything. Like I put everything, but the point of the thing is that the shoes got the most attention.
Yeah.
On this website, and all of the things, and then they keep asking about the shoes, and the question was, are the shoes worn? And I'm trying to sell the shoes, so I'm like, no, they're in good state. And then I get the remarks like, no, it's okay if they're a bit smelly, if they're worn.
Yes, of course.
'Cause
That's
I
what they
like it
like.
like
Yes,
that, and
yes.
I had no clue. I'm like, okay. I'm just trying to sell. And then I think I sold them for like 10 euros each. If I knew that now, I would
Yeah, of course, double the price.
not even double, like times 100. And this smell is unique, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
So anyway, and the person was pretending to be a woman. And
Hell no way.
yeah, and then it was like, listen, I cannot pick up the shoes because I'm working, so my boyfriend is gonna come and pick up the shoes.
Those guys.
And it was summer, so I was wearing my flip flops, and I went down and I opened the door and I had the bag with there's like 3 pair of shoes, heels, and the guy was all nervous and like, oh yeah. So I gave him the shoes and he gave me the money, and of course he saw my feet because it was like summer
Yeah,
flip flops.
exactly, yeah.
And then I got an email a few hours later. I remember like so vividly. I was on the couch watching TV, you know, after work and stuff. And I got an email, and he's like, the shoes were amazing, the smell was amazing. Oh no, I have to tell you my secret. I have a fetish for shoes.
That's crazy.
And I have a fetish for feet. And the shoes, they were smelling amazing. I jerked off to it while like smelling it. And I was like, oh my God, what is happening? And then he's like, and I also saw you had like really pretty feet because I was wearing flip flops. And then he was offering me, like, he was begging me, like, can I please worship your feet? Yeah, and then he was offering me money. At the time, I was like working 3 jobs. I just graduated, you know, university, paying my rent, everything. And he offered me the money that, you know, for one of the jobs that I had to work like 4 weeks for. So I was like, okay. And that's how I got introduced to it. I did the session with him. Was a bit awkward the first time, but really nice guy. Awkward, yeah. I don't know. It was my first time.
Feel a bit uncomfortable, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was, yeah, a guy sucking your toes. I didn't know, like.
Yeah, the same. Like the same when the guy was telling me all this. Oh, you can. I can give you foot massages,
Yeah.
and he was telling me all the things, and then and he was like, "Oh, I can suck on your toes." I'm like, "That's weird. Like, who in the hell does that?" You know what I mean? Like, it's odd.
But then when he did it, I was like, okay, this is kind of nice. And he tried to make me comfortable, so I was on the couch, so I went like facing the other way, so we didn't have to look at each other because you don't know where to look, right?
Yeah.
It's a bit awkward. So yeah, that's the first session, and I still talk to the guy. And he's making jokes every now and then, like I have to give him commission for the OnlyFans and everything. And he told me about, you know, he's like, you have amazing feet, and you need to go to this website, and there's a whole community. So he told me, and then everything made sense to me because I've always had like guys or dates commenting on my hands and feet. Like even when I remember this one time in Turkey. And there were this guy, and he was German.
Here we go.
Yeah.
The freaks.
And he looked really like funny and like, you know, funky. And then he was like, "Oh my God, your hands and feet, they're beautiful." And the only thing I thought, like, "Oh, what's wrong with you? Like, you know, why are you not commenting on
other parts? Yeah, so. Because you take time to put makeup on, to look beautiful. Like, here we go. But isn't it nice?
Yeah.
When someone compliments on your feet and hands.
Yeah, it was really nice.
It's really nice.
Yeah, it's I like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And some girls recently, we had like a dinner, and they don't know that I do this. And the girls were like, "It's such a big flex to have like nice feet and hands." Yeah, and I was looking at them.
Yes, it is. It's super nice when you know when it's summertime in Europe, and then you're looking at those girls like wearing those cracked toenails. I'm like,
the Birkenstocks. Well, some guys they like the Birkenstocks, but yeah, and like they don't take care, they don't put cream, they don't clean it. Yeah, I always pay attention. Like after starting this, I look at every feet.
You know, like even when I was not in the feet community or didn't know anything about feet, the thing is, my mom always was telling us to always keep our feet and hands clean. I was like, now that I think about it, I'm like, I think my mom has something for feet. Like, can it be like since we are 9, 10, 11, she's like, keep your toes clean, brush this, the heel, don't have crack heels. I'm like,
to be honest, my mom did not. But it's a good thing.
It's a good thing, right? So, yeah, I think
that's funny.
It's really funny.
I like your nail polish too. I love the shoes, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I like yours too. Like
Mm.
super nice.
Matchy, matchy.
Matchy, matchy.
So yeah, that's the story.
Yeah, I think the story is even longer
Mm.
because like I feel like behind each story, like especially the first time, which is extremely awkward.
Mm.
Like I still remember mine.
Where was it? Was it in?
Yeah, it was in Frankfurt.
I know, Missy. This was in Frankfurt.
So
So this
yeah,
was the same guy that introduced you.
yeah. No, I have two guys. So the
Oh.
first one who introduced me was like a long time. I mean,
Friend.
he's still like kind of friend and slave.
Mhm.
But the second guy that I've met, like who introduced me from all the craziness about BDSM, because I didn't know anything. What
Same.
slave, goddess, like nobody was calling me like goddess.
Yeah.
Like this was like I was like, what the fuck is that,
Yeah,
right?
but you get used to it quickly.
I
Right?
know, right? Very quickly.
Like, yes, call me goddess.
Yeah, and yeah, he was like texting me over Instagram. But the thing is, I was based in Germany, but he was not based in Germany. He was in a different continent.
Where?
Where?
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Next
So
time.
next time,
Next
that's
time.
another story. So he was based in a different continent, and I was like, that's odd. Like someone would have the madness to come from a different continent to just worship some feet. I was like, he's gonna murder me somehow in some weird alley.
Yeah, you don't
You know what
trust
I
it,
mean?
right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's very odd. And then for weeks he kept like texting. He kept saying goddess. He sends messages like crazy. You already know who he is. So anyway.
I think I know. I know who that is.
Yeah, long, super long text messages.
God, yeah.
I was like, oh my god, what does he want? Like, this is fucking weird. But then somehow, like, I really like to say yes to new things. And I was like,
New
okay,
experiences in
exactly.
life.
I was like, what could happen? Like, he's coming to my city. If something gonna happen, like we're gonna meet in public first. If I don't have a good feeling, I would just say no. So yeah, and I
And of
still
course, you would
yeah
tell someone about
exactly.
it.
I would text someone where I'm going, etc. So I was like, okay, he cannot murder me in my own city.
Yeah.
So,
Oh my god, imagine.
imagine. So and then the day arrives and he came to Germany and I was stressing. Girl, I was stressing.
Really?
Girl, I was practicing.
What were you practicing? Here, massage my feet.
Yes.
Do like this. What were you practicing? How were you practicing in the mirror? In the mirror, like, what were you doing? I wasn't even nervous. I was just like, okay, give me the money.
But the thing is, because I was not like
She's crying, by the way.
exactly, yeah, I'm crying. But the thing is, I didn't know what this BDSM thing. I didn't even know what fandom was. You know what I mean?
Oh, so yeah, he was not only for the feet, he was also
for the extreme stuff. And I was like, just imagine, like I was not like it's not like you were born in a certain way. You know what I mean? And I was like practicing
wish I was
my
there.
head. Yeah, I was practicing my head. I was using my dominant voice or whatsoever.
I wish I was there to document it. I can see it. Oh, is this when the thing?
Huh?
The strap-on thing? You were like also with this or no?
No, only
like
like how to behave like a mistress and stuff like
only
that.
that. Okay.
Because I was not prepared. I was like very innocent. I was like, should I be this? Like, I should behave this way because he's coming. He's paying his ticket to come and visit me. What
so
if
you feel like the pressure?
Yeah, I was like feeling pressured. I was like, what if I don't like perform well, etc. I was like, it was nothing about him. He was like just like sucking is not like skill, like, So yeah, and then after that I was so stressed. But the first time I met him was like, it was like super nice. Like he was very like friendly because like it's not like we were talking verbally on the phone. There was no WhatsApp back then or whatsoever. So it was like, I think no, there was WhatsApp.
I think if there was
Yeah,
Instagram,
exactly. No, there was WhatsApp, but
time flies. We don't even remember.
Right?
No, for me it
Crazy.
went like really slow. It started with the feet, like I told you, the guy.
Yeah.
And that was a bit awkward. So I turned around so he can see my soul, suck my souls. And like I said, he told me about the community. And
Yeah.
for me, there was no Instagram. There might have been Instagram, or it might have just started, but
Yeah, I think so. I started phase. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because I wasn't on Instagram, no Facebook, all of these things. I didn't even think, I wasn't that maybe business oriented, or I didn't even think about it. But now everyone is on Instagram. You have your
Exactly.
Instagram
Yeah,
page, you have
exactly.
social media
Social
everywhere.
media.
And this
Yeah.
was before social media, it was just like a website for feet lovers.
Exactly. Yeah.
So he told me about this website for feet lovers. So I put an ad, and life changed.
I know.
From that time.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it was nice because I like you make nice money and you meet nice people, and it's not like how people think. Because I told some of my friends, and the question is always like, oh, are they like
Weird.
weird old guys,
I
scary
think they're
old
very
guys?
friendly and
Yeah.
super, because I feel like because we're all in the same thing and it's something so rare. Like I
Yeah.
think for them the beauty is like someone else also enjoying it.
Yeah. They always ask like, do you
Exactly,
enjoy this?
exactly. Like, and also
I
they
wouldn't do
feel,
it if I didn't enjoy it. Okay.
yeah. But the
Yeah.
thing is, so many girls do it.
Mm.
If they don't like it, they just do it for a short period of time.
Yeah. Money and
Exactly, for money, and then they're just gone. But I
Mm.
feel like the fact that they feel comfortable, like sharing it with someone else,
Mm.
so they go beyond, and they are super friendly. I've never
Yeah, and
had
that's
any bad experiences so far.
Mm, I had a few, but that's could
Another
also be an
story.
episode.
Yeah,
But yeah, mostly like the point is, it's like
they're friendly.
friendly, nice guys, good-looking guys.
Yeah,
It's not like the creepy, weird
yeah.
internet, lonely.
People.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like nice guys and well behaved. They have a lot of respect.
yeah. Oh
Most
yeah,
of
the
them.
behavior. Yeah,
Yeah, the
yeah.
behavior, and
Mm.
they make you feel comfortable. And
Yeah.
but yeah, with me it went really slowly. Like I said, it's just the feet, and I put it the ad for feet lovers. But then the questions come slowly.
Slowly. Yeah.
Can you hit me? Can you
Yes.
spit on me? Can
Mine
you
went
gag
straight.
me? Like stuff like that, like really slow. So for me,
Yeah.
I got into it, and to be honest, I never did any research. I don't know why. Like, I mean, it's not like I wasn't interested, but I want to say like it came natural. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I didn't have to do you. Sometimes they would send like maybe videos, clips as
Yeah,
an example
as an
what they
example.
want.
Yes, yes, yes.
So then I'm like, oh yeah, easily I can do that. I mean, it came natural for me. I'm like,
Yeah.
and especially like if I was mad at someone or I was PMSing and someone asked me to hit them. I mean, it's the best thing. Like I loved
Yeah.
it, and yeah, so I rolled into it slowly.
Yeah.
That was my point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same for me. I never like looked for it, but
Mm.
the slave was like always showing me what he likes as a preparation.
Yeah. I mean, I like it that way, to be honest. Like I always ask,
Exactly.
what is it you're into? What do you like?
Always,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. What you like, what you don't like,
Yeah.
and
What are your
stuff like
do's and
that.
don'ts?
Exactly, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, always. And yeah, I mean, to be honest, even though after so many years, even for you, so many years, like the first experience is like it will never go away.
I will never forget it.
I will
Yeah.
never forget. Oh
Yeah.
my sacred.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, oh my God, I can still remember I was in the restaurant and I think it was one night before, and I was talking to someone and I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. I was like having diarrhea and shit.
I remember you told me this.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh
because
my gosh.
yeah, it's so crazy, right? And but to be honest, I'm really happy that I actually said yes to this because it brought me so many good things,
Yeah.
so many memories, and of course I met you through that.
Yes. Oh my
And yeah,
god.
look at us now.
Look at us now, the Soul
Yeah.
Sisters. Oh my god, it's amazing. Yeah, for me the same. Like this guy, I mean, I still meet him
Yeah.
every now and then. And we're still in contact, even though if we don't do sessions, we like talk on WhatsApp. Like I said, he makes jokes. Yeah, so many things that brought me as well. Like these babies. Mwah.
Yeah, good stories, no? With the travel, with the people you meet.
I mean, the traveling, the people you meet. Like I said, it's not creepy guys. It's like well-educated guys,
Yeah.
very smart guys, and you also learn a lot from them. They help you with
Yes.
things.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's very
That's true.
interesting. Yeah,
Yeah.
nice life.
Nice life. So yeah, that's how we started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of, I mean, yeah, a lot of
There's
things.
yeah, there's even more stories.
So many. Like, I think we need to not to tell too much because otherwise everything will be in one
Yeah.
episode. But yeah, I think there will be, even now when we talk about this, like I have so many topics that I feel like I
Me
want
too,
to
yeah.
talk about. So
Even with the first time we did something, there is still so many things that we didn't think yet that might happen in other episodes. So yeah, like
this
me,
is fun. I hope you enjoy it, guys.
Yes.
And in the meantime, of course, you can stare at our beautiful shoes and feet.
Exactly.
Oh, is there anything else we can? I'm thinking, like, what am I missing?
No, I think for the first episode,
Yeah.
that's nice. So
Let us know what you think about it.
don't forget subscribe
Subscribe and the thumbs up
and the thumbs up.
or the feet up.
Yes. And comment below. See you guys.
See you guys soon. Thank you for the
Thank
love.
you.